Temecula, California, Marietta, California, Wildomar, Winchester, Lake Elsinore, Canyon Lake, Corona, Menifee, Paris, Moreno Valley, Beaumont, Riverside, California. You might be wondering, why am I just spitting off all of these cities? Well, I want you to know all of these cities have one thing in common. They all fall under Riverside County, California, the #1 fastest growing county in the state of California, with the fastest growing cities in the state of California. And in this video, I'm gonna be sharing with you the top 15 reasons why Riverside County might just be the place for you if you're looking to make that move here, right? Now, within these 15 different reasons, right, not limited to 15, you definitely want to stay tuned because there's 3 reasons that I threw in there that are really need to know. So you definitely want to stay tuned because we're gonna get after it right now. Now, if this is your first time to this channel and you really want to know everything that there is about living, eating, breathing, possibly playing in the Riverside County, California area, then you definitely want to subscribe below, tap that bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about the current market here in Riverside County, California. Now, my name is Jonathan. We get calls, texts, emails every single day from people just like you looking to make their move, and we absolutely love it. So whether you're deciding to move in 9 days, possibly 90 days, you could always give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. We would love to help you make that smooth move to the Southern California region of Riverside County. Now, I know I stated I'm gonna give you the top 15 reasons, so I don't wanna spill the beans all up front just yet, right? But I wanna give you a little bit of insight of the Riverside County area and its amazing cities. Now, I did mention some of the cities within Riverside, California. Now, there's so many more. I just named the ones right on the top of my head. At any rate, Riverside County, it is one of the larger counties within the United States. It has a population of over 2.5 million people living in Riverside County, California, and growing. So it is a bigger, larger county. I mean, given the fact that we live in Southern California, yes, it's going to be a bigger county. It is somewhat extremely populated, and again, it's only growing. Well, there's many factors of why it is the fastest growing county and why we have some of the fastest growing cities in the state of California. But I'm definitely going to save that for the top 15 reasons, right? Now, just kind of give you a little FYI without trying to spill too much of the beans, where we're geographically located is one of the most amazing spots here in Southern California, just because of the simple fact that it has a very great geographic location and you're kind of in the middle of everything. But again, not gonna spill all the beans up front. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna jump into the top 15 reasons why Riverside, California might just be the place for you. So let's jump into reason number 1. So starting off with number 1 is that it does have natural beauty, right? So this county here is home to stunning natural landscapes, beautiful mountain ranges, deserts, and forests. So if you're one of those people that love, outside opportunities for outdoor recreation, this might be the place for you. So if you enjoy the hiking, if you enjoy biking, if you just enjoy walking in general, maybe dog walking, cat walking, I don't know, this is a perfect opportunity for you to get all that outdoor opportunity that you have at your current place, and you just want to kind of take it and bring it on to wherever you're moving, right? Because Riverside definitely has that option for you to be outside, to enjoy the mother nature. Now, not everywhere here in the Southern California region offers that, but definitely does here in the Riverside County area. So that is one of the 15. Moving on to number 2. Now, number 2 is going to be climate. Right, the county enjoys a warm summer and a cool winter. So majority of the area of Riverside County does consist of a Mediterranean climate. And what does that mean? It means that we get some really nice winters, but also, oh man, bless me there. And also we get some really warm summers. Not too warm, but not too cold at the same time. Now, the further you push into Riverside County, California, such as like going into the desert, okay, the Mediterranean climate starts to go into that desert dry climate. So that is also one thing to consider, but majority of the population of Riverside County does involve being a little bit more to the west side of the county in general. So that's also another thing to consider. Majority of the population is in that Mediterranean style type of climate. All right, moving on to number 3. Number 3 is gonna cover culture. So one thing I personally love about Riverside is that it does have a diversity in culture. It's so rich in history. And so wherever you go within the Riverside County, California area, you know that you're gonna get that diversity of culture. And it's just amazing that you do get that rich culture and that rich history of living in this county. So that's gonna cover number 3. On to number 4. Number 4 of living here in the Riverside County, California area, and that's gonna be the affordable living. Now, compared to other counties, you know, similar of its size or within the Southern California region, Riverside, California definitely has more affordable living than all these other beach counties such as Ventura, LA, Orange County, San Diego. Riverside County can get a little bit more affordable when it comes to your overall aspects of cost of living and housing. So that is one of the big major factors of whether or not you're deciding to make a move to Riverside County, California. Do you really want more bang for your buck? Because if you do, you're definitely gonna get it. Now, it is give or take. There's some areas that don't make much of a difference compared to other areas of other counties, but majority of Riverside County can be more affordable than the Southern California counties. Aside from San Bernardino County, it's kind of a little bit give and take there. They're similar within its size, but also within affordability. Now, when we're talking about beach cities, absolutely more affordable, but that is because you are sacrificing that coastal living. So that's just kind of, you know, give and take. You want to sacrifice the coast for you can get a bigger house or maybe just more affordable cost of living in general. So that's a decision that you absolutely have to make. Now that's going to cover number 4. On to number 5. Now number 5 is going to cover education, which I personally love given the fact that I do have children, right? Education is very important, and Riverside County has excellent public schools and also private schools, but also great colleges, right? Like University of Riverside, right? So University of Riverside is one of the top rated colleges here within California, the state of California in general. So that's also another big thing to consider when you're looking to make that move to Riverside, whether it is Riverside, California in general, or maybe it's Corona, California, or maybe it's Temecula where they have award-winning schools, or maybe Marietta where they also have award-winning schools, right? You know that you're going to get some great education, and that's a very important aspect of whether or not, especially if you do have kids, of whether or not you want to make that move. Now moving on to number 6. Now number 6 is going to be job opportunities. Now we've definitely seen a recent growth in job opportunities, which is an excellent thing. Well, we've seen Riverside County grow and grow and grow. More and more job opportunities are starting to flourish and starting to come out. You can definitely see the economy of Riverside County definitely starting to just expand. And it's an amazing thing because a lot of people are starting to relocate to the Riverside County area just because of job opportunity and job growth and all the amazing things that brings along, but all the amazing things that job opportunities and job growth have within the Riverside County area. Now, I'm not saying there's not job opportunities in other counties, there definitely is. However, we're definitely seeing a lot of job opportunities in the Riverside County area, and that's why a lot of people definitely start to relocate to this counties because of that job opportunity. Also, of course, I mentioned this, the affordability that comes with it as well. So that is going to cover number 6. Let's move on to reason number 7. Now, reason number 7 is one of my personal favorites, and that is the proximity to major cities, such as Los Angeles, such as San Diego, such as Las Vegas, and even if you wanted to go to Orange County, such as Irvine, you definitely absolutely can. So that's one great major factor of living in the Riverside County area. Again, if you pull up a geographic location of where Riverside County is majority of it is populated, you're gonna see that we're kind of like right dab smack in the middle of Southern California, which gives us the opportunity to go to these major cities in short amount of time. For example, depending on where you live in Riverside County, you can be in Los Angeles within a 45 to an hour drive. Or if you live, southern Riverside County, such as Temecula, you can be in San Diego within a 40-minute drive. Again, northern side, you can be in Orange County, go to those beaches in 45 minutes. We can be in Vegas within 3 to 4 hour drive. So that's an amazing opportunity. Is the geographic location of where it's at gives you that proximity to those major cities and the amenities that come with it. So that's one of the big major factors of whether or not you want to make that move to Riverside, California, is that it does provide proximity to major cities. Now moving on to number 8. Now number 8 is another amazing reason to move to Riverside County, California, because it's a very family-friendly community, county in general. It really is. It hosts many water parks, amusement parks, museums, parks in general, right? So without a doubt, if you do have kids or you just have your family in general, that you want to go out and do things, you absolutely can. I know Paris, California, during the hot summer days, there's this drop zone water park, which is a really nice water park. I personally take my kids there when it gets really hot. We just want to get out of the house. It's really fun. But also, if you're going to Riverside, they do have some amusement parks there as well, and some other cool amenities that my mind is like thinking of 1,000 different ones, so I can't spit them out to you, but there is plenty of more opportunities, and it's a very friendly family community, such as like Marietta has Mulligan's Family Fun Center, where you can go mini golfing, right? And you can get on a little go-kart or laser tags or arcade games. So that's a big major plus of living in the Riverside County area. Now moving on to number 9. Now number 9 is going to be the food. Now you cannot forget about the food, especially if you're a food junkie like I am. You gotta have your food, right? Well, the great thing about Riverside County is it has a diversity of food because it is a diverse county, which I love. A lot of locally owned restaurants, right, featuring diverse cuisines, right? Like I mentioned, you can have Italian, Japanese, Chinese, you can have Mexican, you can have Salvadoran, you can have a variety of different types of cuisines, and that is one of a big major aspect, because usually those are included in major cities. Well, I'm not gonna say Riverside County isn't a major county or doesn't have big cities, because we do. However, those are usually incorporated with big metropolitan areas such as LA and San Diego and San Francisco and places like that. But we offer that in Riverside County. So that's a nice feature to have, is just that you're gonna get the diversity of food. And that is gonna cover number 9 on to number 10. Now number 10 is gonna be strong community. Well, Riverside County does have a strong sense of community with many opportunities, and I mean many opportunities for social engagement, volunteerism, right, or civic just involvement, right? That is one of the great things about Riverside that people love and care about, is when you're moving to an area, you want to ensure that there is a lot of community involvement, and it does have that strong sense of community, so make us feel like a whole. So I personally do love that that aspect of Riverside County, is that it does have a strong community involvement, and the county is really on top of it. And so that's one of the big major reasons I also personally love the Riverside County area. Now moving on to number 11. Now number 11, this is another great one. It's gonna be the festivals, right? So we definitely know how to party here in Riverside County, if you know what I mean, right? No, there is Riverside County is home to many different festivals throughout the year. And Temecula, you definitely have the Temecula Wine and Balloon and Wine Festival. Yeah, you guys, I will post it right here so you can see the Temecula Valley Wine Balloon Festival. I've been to it a couple of times, and I can't believe I'm having a brain fart, right? But we definitely host those type of festivals all throughout the county. So definitely Music and Arts Festival, the Temecula Valley Balloon and Wine Festival. There you go, right? We also host other things such as Coachella and other EDC type festivals as well. So if you're into that, hey, good on you, right? So that's one of the many major factors of whether or not Riverside County is a perfect place for you, is that we do host those festivals in many different cities within Riverside County, California. And that's what also makes it so great. Now moving on to number 12. Now number 12 is going to be the shopping, right? Well, with all these great things, you better believe we have shopping included as well. Whether you're in Riverside shopping at the Tyler Mall, or maybe you're in Temecula at the Promenade Mall, or maybe you just wanted to go to one of the other major shopping centers that we host around here, you definitely have that option. So shopping, without a doubt, is one of the things that, hey, it is located within the county of Riverside. You just know without a doubt, you can go to a lot of shopping centers, whether you're looking for food, goods and services, it doesn't matter. Whether you want Amazon Fresh, Costco, Sam's Club, right, a Walmart or Target, or some type of big major malls or outdoor malls, or maybe you're looking for an Apple store, we have all that, right? Because they usually don't put Apple stores in every single county in every single city, right? But Riverside County definitely has those available for you. So again, that's just another neat feature, is that we do have that shopping here within the Riverside County area. Now on to number 13. Now number 13 is for my wine lovers. It is the wineries, right? So that is another amazing feature, is we do have a variety of over 50 different wineries within the Riverside County area. So that's another big major factor of whether or not it is a good place for you. If you're an avid wine drinker and you love to go out there because it's so relaxing, it's so refreshing, and you get some good wine and you get that sun, that vitamin D, right? Wine tasting is pretty fun to go out there, we'll just hang out with your friends. Well, we have those wineries here and we have that availability. So you definitely can go to Temecula wine country and go have a grand old time. So that is one big major factor of Riverside County, is we do have that option as well. Now, moving on to number 14. Now, number 14 is going to be the history. The history of Riverside County is so rich in history, it's unbelievable. A lot of historic events have taken place within Riverside County, such as like the Mission Inn in Riverside has so much rich history within it. If you're ever deciding to stop into the city of Riverside, you definitely want to go check out the Mission Inn, or probably the Pueblo Museum in Desert Hot Springs. That's another great thing about Riverside County in general, right? Or you can go some of the nature centers that Riverside County has, or you can just go check out the amazing things and learn about the Riverside County in general and how it kind of came up. It's kind of crazy to kind of look back 10, 20 years ago when there wasn't much here in Riverside County. And that's me being very honest with you. If you look back 20 years and you're driving through some of these cities, there was literally nothing here. Like, I mean, there were just like fields and potato farms and whatnot. And now you just seen this county just grown so much and flourish that it's just so amazing kind of to see it grow over time. So that is going to be finishing off number 14. On to the last, number 15. Now number 15 is going to be outdoor activities. Well, I kind of already mentioned this, right, a little bit earlier. Well, now outdoor activities is actually a major factor, because some of the outdoor activities you can't do anywhere else within the Southern California region area, but you can do here. So that's one of the cool things. Again, you're gonna get that hiking, that biking. If you're looking because you like to use your UTV, or you're one of those, I don't know, motor cross guys, and you do all these amazing stunts, we definitely host that. Or maybe you just want to enjoy some nice views and go hiking and just get on top of a mountain and see things, or go see a waterfall. We definitely have those activities as well. So many different outdoor activities for you, but you can definitely enjoy all the outdoor activities within the Riverside County area, whether you want to go really inland into the desert and just have a grand old time, go camping and go see everything that probably like Palm Springs has to offer, you absolutely can. Or maybe you just want to stick yourself kind of in the mountains, enjoy kind of that scenery and kind of that wilderness feeling. Again, that option is there. You have unlimited potential for outdoor activities here within the Riverside County area. So that right there is the top 15 reasons, 5, that equals 15, basic math for me. So that equals the top 15 reasons of why Riverside County, California just might be the perfect place for you. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little recap of the whole top 15 reasons, and again, you know, figure out whether or not Riverside County is a perfect place for you. So here we are, market recap of Riverside County right now. I don't know about you, I've personally lived over 20 years again in Southern California, and I've lived in pretty much every single county, experienced every single one. Now by far, Riverside County definitely has, you know, my heart, definitely has my attention, and I've been here, and I'm not just saying that because I live here and trying to be biased, but I know that, hey, some of these things, even though I'm not, you know, right off the beach and having that coastal living, I'm okay with that because I can have that coastal living. And if I just drive, you know, 35 minutes one way to a certain area, and I can be at that beach. So I'm not too far from the beach, so I feel like I'm not missing out whatsoever. Now the climate out here is not as great as coastal living, but it's still really great. And all the amenities, activities that Riverside has to offer, and the location is probably the biggest thing for me. Obviously, affordability does play a factor into it as well. I definitely get more bang for my buck out here in Riverside County than I did when I lived, for example, in San Diego County, right? Now, the location is probably the number one thing that I kind of made the move, and I decided, you know what, it makes sense for me because I'm originally from Los Angeles, so if I need to go to LA to see some family out there, I absolutely can within an hour and 15-minute drive. Or I want to go to beautiful sunny San Diego to have a grand old time, again, I can within an 45 to an hour drive. Or maybe I want to go to the mountains for the day and go skiing or snowboarding. I can go up to Big Bear within a 2-hour drive, an hour 30 to 2-hour drive, and have a grand old time. Or maybe I want to go to the beautiful beaches of Orange County, such as Laguna Beach or Dana Point, or, you know, one of those amazing beaches. Again, I can do that within an hour drive. So you see, the location of Riverside is like prime. It is like 10 out of 10 because I can do all these things with a short amount of time. And that's one of the big major factors for me. Now, everything else is just a big bonus and a big plus. Now, if you're looking to make that move, hopefully these 15 reasons definitely gave you some insight of whether or not this area is going to be right for you. Now, thank you for watching Living in South California.